damn, a whole year went by and I forgot to talk about sneakers. Really, I didn't really speak on the whole sneaker shit. So I guess I'll talk about that. As far as shit sitting on shelves, I think that's kind of funny though. But see, me having a homie that like works in sneaker stores and shit like that, and being the boss of a situation, I got to see this shit firsthand. Reselling, I got to see that firsthand. Now, I really don't care because, as y'all know, I really don't buy retros like that anyway. I really haven't bought retros like that in the last couple of years. I pick and choose what I want to buy from what I like. So, therefore, I don't need the hype beast shit. Leave it alone. But what do I really feel about shit sitting on shelves? I think I've stated this before in older videos of mine when it came to sneaker reviews. I sat there and said when they was already at 160, 170, I said if they go up, the motherfuckers is gonna sit. And I've been in the store cooling and just seeing people on release date, with the whole raffle shit, which is funny. They kind of still do it, but nobody gives a fuck. It don't matter no more. But just seeing the raffle and people enter it, and they don't come get their shoes. They just enter and they win, but they never, come pick up their shoes. And the shoe is sit. But of course, you see the resellers. You know what I mean? They come in, do what they do. And that's a beautiful thing to see because if you could see that shit firsthand and to see one person just clear out the store of a release, I think it's pretty amazing. Especially when it's like you may get 5 to 6 shoes. Yeah, that's cool. But when you know it's a whole shipment, I've literally seen shit like that, and it's like, whoa. So that's one part of the game that, that reselling shit, that's real shit. But when you look and go to the next store and you see that shoe came out Saturday, here it is the next Friday, and it's still sitting, you got a problem. How you gonna dump them shoes? Why would they pay $350 from you and it's still in stores? So do I feel like it's hurting Jordan Brand? Nah. Do I think Jordan Brand is still number one when it comes to shoes? No, because if you understand the market, Skechers was like, I mean, go look at that over there and you'll see what I'm saying. You dig? But Adidas, you know what I mean? Understand that game over there, mean game. But I mean, when I go in stores and see shoes still sitting, I find it funny. I don't think that people not buying them because they ugly. It's the price. It's easy. Like even me, like the Aqua Ace, they came out Black Friday. I got them a month later, and it depends on how you look at that. You know what I mean? Like my thing used to be where I won't buy a shoe if it come out release date and I can't get it. I'm not gonna buy it because that's my era. My era didn't do the whole you didn't get a shoe on release date a couple months or a month later you get them and you trying to floss. Nah, nigga, you got them on sale. That don't count. That's my era. I don't know about y'all era, but I guess that's cool if a shoe come out here and you couldn't get it that day and you wait, you work or whatever, you save your money, you go back and get it because it's still there. That's acceptable. I guess that's cool. It is what it is. But in my era, nah. Either you had it because we would be at the malls and we'll see everybody that's copping them and we know that they sold out, or even if it didn't, you can still have the weekend to pick it up. That means at least by Monday, you late to school because you got that shoe. But if it's a month later, nah, that's crazy. But I mean, shit really sat on the shelves back then. But see, you gotta remember, when I was in middle school, we didn't have the releases every weekend. We may get a few a year. So that's the difference. So I can't really speak on why shit sit on the shelves. I mean, I could, but what's the point? You know what I mean? In my era, we didn't have that. So y'all lucky, but I don't get why y'all don't buy the shoes for the younger generation. I get it's $200 a shoe every weekend, but it's just like y'all should take advantage of that shit. Because if Jordan Brand said tomorrow, we're going back to how things was in 96, 97, 98, around that period, you niggas gonna start crying. Because that mean out of a whole year, we doing only number fours and five this year. And we doing two colorways of each shoe. You figure the math out. It's 12 months in a year. Niggas would be sad. Niggas would be hurt. But it goes back to say that when Jordan Brand kind of the material sucked, they gave you what you wanted and y'all still don't buy them. So it's like, why don't y'all buy the shoes? I mean, I find it funny that certain shit sit on shelves when I think like, yo, that shit, why did that sit on the shelf? I don't understand that shit. The Carmelo one, I mean, not the Carmelo one, but Blake Griffin ones. When them sat, I was like, yo, Chris Paul ones sat. I've seen a lot of shoes sit on shelves, and I think it's funny. It's like, why is that shit? Why these niggas don't like this shit? That's crazy. That shit was dope. Now I passed on it because I frankly didn't like a lot of the shoes. I'm there. I get to see the shit, when it come in the middle of the week before it's Saturday. And it's like, oh, I'm good. I get to look at it and test it out, and I'm good. I'm straight. I'll pass. You know what I mean? But that's just me. But at the same time, it's like when people actually go through to do the raffles, or even if you wait till 12 or 1, depending on what city you in, and after the raffle shit over, you go in the store and it's still there. What is it? You know what I mean? Like, if you live in an area where you ain't getting them Yeezys. We understand that. That's three something. LeBron's really ain't popping like that. It ain't that many shoes that's really out. Why ain't you motherfuckers buying it? I don't really understand that. It's like, okay, I can get if people don't like the number. That's cool too. But when it's numbers that's actually dope and it's sitting, I find that to be weird as fuck. Like, look at all the releases from this month. The only one that didn't really, even the 11 didn't really sell out. It took a whole fucking day for it to sell out. I think that's crazy. You know what I mean? But it's pick and choose. It's what you like. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you should buy every fucking shoe every week. Even if I had the money every fucking week a shoe came out, would I buy it? No, because that's stupid. I can't like every shoe that come out because it's a Jordan. You know what I mean? But it's different if you buying the shoes that you didn't get, as far as the number wise. The only shoe I still to this day haven't got is only a 6. I think a 6. Yeah, that's basically it. I had a 1, a 6, a 2. I had a 3, had a 4, had a 5, had a 7, had a 8, had a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, and 18. So basically, it's only 2 shoes, 2 and a 6 that I ain't got yet. So yeah, the maroon set, but I don't like that colorway. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's what you like. I guess you can buy, but I frankly don't give a shit. You know what I mean? The Chromes, when I went there and bought my girl a pair, they still was there. I was like, wow, nobody, like, this is, why y'all not buying this shit? So it make me look forward to 2016, but I'm gonna talk about that in a different video because there's some shit coming back that I'm like, yo, this shit just came out. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just think what shit sitting is what people want. Either they like a certain shoe or they don't. Or they can't really afford it, or they spent their money on this and shit. People still have bills and rent, and it's Christmas time. I mean, you gonna be selfish and buy yourself 3 pair of J's, or you gonna get your kid that bike, he wanted, or you gonna get your daughter this that she wanted. You know what I mean? And it's different for kids these days where in my generation or anybody in my generation, we played with toys. You know what I mean? They didn't cost as much. But now you got electronics is a big thing where they want the new video game or they want, the PS4 or they want the Xbox this or the new iPhone. That shit costs money. So at the same time, if you're trying to get your kids what they want, you can't be selfish. But you got some parents that's selfish. You dig? And, they kid over there eating bologna sandwiches, but they got on the new J's or they got on the new Yeezys. That shit crazy. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's what you want to buy. But I don't get why people know that it's sitting on the shelf and won't buy it and wait, and then it's gone, and then they go pay a reseller an extra $150 to $200 for the shoe when it was sitting right there. And a lot of people say eBay, but I've seen enough videos to know that I'm not fucking giving nobody no fucking money that I may get a fake shoe. I'm good off that. You know what I mean? I can't do it, even though I know people that really deal with, on eBay, but I'm not fucking with it. I like to get my shit first hands to where I can look at it, see, I don't need it, I can leave the store. If I buy a shoe from a motherfucker that I'm thinking is legit and I get it and say he didn't wear it, but he wore it and it's a crease in it, I can't. It's probably a way to get it, my money back or whatever, but I don't feel like going through the hassle. I took a loss. So that's just my, point on it, but it is what it is though. But 2016 is gonna look interesting as far as sneakers because I know it's some joints that I'm gonna want, but I probably won't get because I had them. So am I buying it because I want it again, or am I buying it because it's a new year, new shoes? You see, it's a difference though. But it's a couple joints that's coming out that I have right now that's re-releasing, but the bullshit comes with it, So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's probably out of a whole year, 5 shoes off the bat I know I want. But it's up to me to pay that $210, $220 for the shoe. And you know how I am with my shoes. I wear them a weekend and don't wear them no more. And that's stupid, I know, but that's just what I do. Because to me, the shoe already old. I don't wear it. What more can I do with it? So they sit. Aqua 8s one more time and they going back in the box. I ain't wearing no more. I need a new shoe. That's just what I'm saying. It's stupid, but that's always been me since I was 12 buying shoes. So It's what you like though. But out of all the shoes that dropped this year, this is the question I got for y'all. Which shoe was surprising that it sat on shelf? That surprised you that sat on shelf? To me, mm, I don't know. Probably the 11s that didn't sell out like that. I was shocked at that. But y'all let me know which ones y'all thought was the most shocked that it actually sat on shelves. Because a lot of people have been amazed this year at why shit's sitting on the shelf. One.